Welcome back, superb individuals. I'm glad to have you back. In the event that you are new to my channel, welcome, and I'm glad to have you, and remember to buy in and like my video for more content later on. The subject of this video will be the discussion of spiritual identity that people in the so-called spiritual communities have, around the topic of spirituality. So how about we get into this video? Many individuals in the spiritual communities have the impression that for someone to be spiritual, need to act a specific way, be a certain way, or wear a specific way, and so on. For example, they might say someone is expected to be nice for them to be spiritual, and the other way around. Allow me to let you know, lovely people, that is not spiritual. The word spiritual in the supposed spiritual community has been used in an obdurate manner and misinterpreted, and individuals are abusing that word improperly. What really makes somebody spiritual is truly their spirit. That is all there is to it. And what is spirit? It's consciousness or awareness itself. You can use different terms like non-duality, formless, being, presence, or Zen. I'm using those words interchangeably, however those words point out exactly the same thing. Spirituality is the atmosphere where we are being directed to realize the true self, and the true self is consciousness or awareness itself. And it doesn't have anything to do with the actual qualities of an individual or how an individual acts. This is beyond the individual that you are seeing in front of you. Spiritualism isn't belief systems, thoughts, structures, or concepts, yet an acknowledgement of the real essence of oneself. Having specific personal traits, acting a specific way, and more, doesn't guarantee to make somebody spiritual, because if you can look this carefully, that is a character which somebody takes. Being spiritual, to appropriately put it, is the ability by which somebody becomes conscious or aware of their internal space, like thoughts and emotional patterns. By becoming aware of your thoughts and emotions in your daily existence makes an individual spiritual, and anybody, regardless of who they are, can have that ability. Consciousness is generally paying attention to the thoughts and feelings playing out, and that's spiritual. Spirituality isn't even how much you can sit on a meditation, and many individuals believe that sitting on a meditation makes them spiritual. I need to say, meditation isn't a doing but a being state, which should mean, the purpose of meditation is being, not doing. In Zen spiritualism, individuals don't use meditation to accomplish an objective from it, yet rather use it as a practice to cultivate presence or being. Individuals in the New Age spirituality treat meditation as some type of a doing, where they attempt to achieve a mystical experience from it, and I'm here telling you, that is not true meditation, that's doing. Spiritualism overall isn't a belief system of any kind, and commonly spirituality is its own thing. You can't conceptualize it, give it a structure, characterize it, or in any event, making an identity out of it, because consciousness is not thought to begin with. Also, do you know that, right now as I'm explaining it to you, I'm already doing it wrong? Why? Because this aspect of non-duality is simply unexplainable by nature. Whenever I'm attempting to explain it to you right now, you should not try very hard to understand what I'm conveying, because nothing to be understood. I'm just using words as pointers, not for people to grasp what I'm saying, but instead to point or direct you towards that realization of the true self. This is not an understanding but a shift in consciousness. Belief systems are part of a religion made to make spirituality into an identity, and at this point you ought to need to realize that spiritualism isn't thoughts, considerations, or rules, yet as consciousness itself. How you act towards situations, how you wear or your personal traits doesn't make somebody spiritual on the grounds that that is a character of specific people, and what I'm referring to here isn't character qualities, yet the dimension that rises above the person, and it is deeper than forms. Being spiritual is a lifestyle that individuals should embrace in their daily existence, and it is a state of being, not a doing. The so-called New Age spirituality has turned genuine spiritualism into junk spirituality, and presently individuals are making spirituality into an obsession or a belief framework, and genuine spirituality has been talked about quite some time ago, by Buddhism and other ancient traditions, and it is more than 10,000 years old. Even our modern spiritual teachers are teaching the same old teaching, and they are all going to show you exactly the same thing. Lovely people, assuming you are watching this video and you need a true spiritual teaching, not the New Age pop culture spirituality that the internet is discussing, I will provide you with the data underneath in the portrayal box. In conclusion, being spiritual doesn't have anything to do with how an individual acts or their own qualities or what an individual can do. Being spiritual, to simply put it, is the ability by which somebody remembers their real essence of life, and that real essence of the life is source consciousness or awareness itself, which everybody in this planet, including different forms of life, embodies that source consciousness. What makes somebody spiritual is really that formless essence, which is the consciousness, and it exists in this present moment, and it is aware of thoughts and emotional patterns playing out, and it is past ideas, thoughts, structures, or identity. You can't really have beliefs about it in light of the fact that the moment individuals have a belief framework about spiritualism, they currently turn it into a personality. It's simple: let go of the dogma out there on the internet about spirituality and stop trying to be spiritual through actions and traits. You already are spiritual. That is all there is to it for now, people, and remember to visit the connections underneath for additional information. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Your support means the world to us and helps us keep creating new videos. We also appreciate your comments and feedback, so feel free to leave us a message below. Again, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.